On the way down screaming, "Whoa, before we have the sun, then we'll be alright."
2017-18 predictions. Unfortunately, there isn't a lot of big games going on this week in the Premier League, but a few teams could be affected due to the EFL Cup games that were last night. It is a Wednesday, yes, Wednesday, as I'm recording this, which means there was a few EFL Cup games last night. First off, I just want to say well done to Eddie Nketiah. Great performance against Norwich City last night, keeping Arsenal in the EFL Cup. And yeah, he was very good, and I hope he can continue like that. Maybe if he's brought into games like the game we have this week. It's the second game I'll get into. So first, let's hit it. This is the one big blockbuster match of the weekend. Man United are hosting Tottenham at Old Trafford. Whoa, this is going to be a big match. Man United second, Tottenham third in the league. Both teams absolutely incredible this season. I can't really see any team winning. As we saw against Liverpool, Man United are playing for draws against the big teams. As much as I hate to say it, Tottenham are a big team. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't see Tottenham, even with the strength of Harry Kane and Dele Alli and Eriksen, even with their skill, I can't see them breaking down that United defence. It is a Jose Mourinho park the bus side. Unfortunately, I don't see Man United going for a win in this match either. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think Man United may score Lukaku and then obviously apply the brakes on the bus in front of the goal. But I think the talent of just the Tottenham attack, with even Son in there, they've just got too much quality to not score, even against a 10-man defence. So I can see Tottenham also picking up a goal, probably Kane scoring it. So unfortunately, I am going to go for a 1-1 draw between Man United and Tottenham. Right, the second game is Arsenal versus Swansea, and I would like to see some youngsters in this game. I'm an Arsenal fan, obviously, so I may be a bit biased in these predictions. I am aware of that. But I'd just like to see some youngsters in here. Maybe throw a Maitland-Niles or a Reece Nelson here, because Swansea are very poor this season. Let's have a look. They are 15th in the table. Arsenal currently 5th. So they are very far below us in the table, a whole 10 places. So we should absolutely dominate this game against them. Arsenal have been picking up a nice run of form, which is good to see. Putting in good performances last night may not have been seen as a good performance, but we weren't playing our first team. There was no Lacazette, no Sanchez, no Ozil. It was a very weakened team. But I would like to see Jack Wilshere carry on from that performance into this game, and also maybe a Theo Walcott. He was very good last night, so maybe then play. But I don't see Swansea winning this game. Not the strongest of teams, especially at the moment. So I can't see them pulling off a win in this game, or even a draw. So I'm going to go for an Arsenal 3-0 win. Our defence is also very strong, so I don't see us conceding, especially to a weak sort of team that Swansea have. Especially now they don't have their best player Sigurdsson, as they did so to Everton. So yeah, I'm going to go for an Arsenal 3-0 win in that match. Right, now moving on to the next 3 o'clock kickoff. It is Crystal Palace versus West Ham. And is this game going to be exciting? Probably not. West Ham are playing tonight, as it is Wednesday. It will have been by the time this video's out. But yeah, I can't see Crystal Palace being great. West Ham are doing not great this season, being 16th in the league. But Crystal Palace is shit. Yes, they did pull off a lucky win against Chelsea. And some of the West Ham players will be tired, because I can see them playing their best team against Tottenham tonight. So it is really difficult to choose which way it may go. But I can't see either team winning, because Crystal Palace are fighting and fighting and fighting. And West Ham just don't seem to be like up there in the need to win sort of spectrum. So I think Crystal Palace probably will win. No, not win. Draw this match. I think West Ham's team is just strong enough to keep out Crystal Palace, because they're not great at the moment. However, Crystal Palace will be a bit distracted at the back as Andy Carroll is back, which means West Ham can just whip balls into him, get his head on it, and that's going to be a goal for him. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I can see Andy Carroll scoring if he is put in the team, but I don't see West Ham beating Crystal Palace, unfortunately, for West Ham. Right, Liverpool Huddersfield. And Huddersfield, as we all know, I mention this every week, started off the season very, very strong, but fortunately they've dropped to 11th. They are in the bottom half of the table now, which is sad to see, especially considering they had such a good start to the season. And Liverpool, yeah, not going to be great, are they? Let's be honest. Not been the strongest they could be in the last few games. Not showing, well, they've been winning, I believe, but they haven't been showing their full potential. They've got Salah in there, and you don't see the big scorelines like you'd expect. You expect 3-0, 4, 3-2, even 4-2 or 4-1. But you're not seeing it. They've got such a strong attack, and I don't understand why they're not getting these big results. However, they are 9th in the league as well, which isn't great. They are against, as I said, they are against Huddersfield, who are only actually 2 places below them in the league, which isn't good on Liverpool's side. So unfortunately, I do see a Liverpool win, but I don't see it being a big one. Sorry, Huddersfield fans, but I think you will lose 1-0. Yes, Liverpool's defence is very weak, but against Huddersfield, whose attack isn't particularly strong, I can't see them conceding. But unfortunately, I can't predict a Huddersfield win or even draw, because Liverpool's attack is just that bit better than Huddersfield's defence. Right, so moving into the next game, it is Watford-Stoke, and who gives a fuck about this game? Watford 6th, Stoke are shit down in 17th place. The fuck is wrong with Stoke? 17th place. They're usually like 10th. I mean, that is a very good position for Stoke. 10th place, and that's where you expect them to be, but they're bottling it this season. I don't think maybe their defence is struggling. Their attack is much weaker. Yes, they did beat Arsenal, but we were very poor on the day. So Stoke, I can't see winning, even though they are known for defence. I'm going to see them. I can imagine them conceding 2 goals to Watford, because Watford have been absolutely exceptional this season, picking up big wins against Arsenal and other teams like that. So yeah, I'm going to go for Watford 2-0 win against Stoke. Right, the next game, West Brom Man City, and Man City's confidence will be low coming off that very lucky win in the EFL Cup against Wolves last night, only winning on penalties, and they were playing some big players. Aguero was on the pitch, Bernardo Silva. So performances against Wolves struggling is not what you want to see. Obviously West Brom aren't the best of teams. This season they are currently 13th in the table, which isn't great, to be honest. So I see Man City obviously winning this game. They are very good in the Premier League. Maybe they will play their full team. They did a Bravo win goal last night against Wolves, but it was good. Didn't concede any at all until the penalties, and then he saved some good ones. So maybe give him a chance. He's putting in some performances. Give him a chance in goal. It's West Brom. Why not risk it? You're miles ahead of everyone anyway. It's worth giving these players a chance. A chance. You've got a strong enough team. Give some other players a chance. So I'm going to go for Man City 2-0. Yeah, 2-0 win against West Brom. Right, next match is the evening kickoff on the Saturday, and it is Chelsea away to West Brom, and Bournemouth even. What am I saying? Bournemouth are shit, aren't they, this season? The fuck are they doing down there in 19th place? Fucking shit. Yeah, but Chelsea are 4th. I think they probably are going to... they're definitely going to win this game. They have got an EFL Cup game tonight, which could affect performance, but I don't see... I think they're going to win their EFL Cup game tonight. Carabao Cup. That's the name of it now, isn't it? Something like that. Been keep calling it the EFL Cup. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I see Chelsea winning this match against Bournemouth. They're just so much better. They're 4th in the league. Bournemouth are 19th, struggling in 19th as well, let me say. Jermaine Defoe hasn't been up to his standards he should be, and Chelsea have just been absolutely solid. I can see Chelsea trying to emerge and bring back their form, hopefully for them. And I'm going to go for a Chelsea 3-0 win against Bournemouth. Why do I keep saying West Brom? Bournemouth. Unfortunately for Bournemouth fans, you're not doing great this season, are you? So I can see you going down. Right, moving into Sunday kickoff now. It is Brighton and Hove Albion versus Southampton. And Brighton are, well, the 12th. That's alright, I guess. And Southampton are 10th. So they're both around the same sort of quality at the moment. Brighton doing well considering it's their first season in the Premier League. But I don't see them winning this match for some reason. Southampton aren't great this season either. They're not Southampton you expect, that fast attacking incredible team. They're not that anymore, and I don't know why. But Brighton, yes, they've been putting together some alright performances, but I don't see them winning this match, unfortunately for them. I'm going to go for a Southampton 2-1 win. I can see both teams scoring, but I do think Southampton's going to top it and win this match. Right, moving on to the second and final Sunday kickoff. There is a Monday kickoff as well. It is Leicester versus Everton, and Everton have had an absolute shocker this year. Ronald Koeman has been sacked after their 5-2 loss to Arsenal last week, and they are in the relegation zone. What the fuck? Why are Everton in the relegation zone? They spent over £100 million, over £110 million in the transfer window, and they're 18th. Quite frankly, I don't think the players are performing. They should be. They're not good enough. They need to put in some fucking performances right now, because that is not acceptable enough. I've heard rumours they didn't like the manager, but that's not good enough. You are professional footballers. You should be putting in better performances than you have been, especially at a club you are at. Leicester as well, 14th, not having the best of seasons, but they did have a very good win last night in the EFL Cup against Leeds, and that's a pretty difficult game at the moment. Leeds are doing well. So, unfortunately, I don't see Everton winning this game. I see them maybe, drawing. I see a draw out of this game. Leicester, not the best team in the world. Everton aren't performing this season like they should be. So I'm going to go for just a nice simple 1-1 draw. I don't think it really needs explaining any more than what I've done, because both teams aren't performing how they should be at the top quality they have in the players. Right, and the final game of the weekend, Newcastle are going away to Burnley. Both teams very good, both on top half of the table. 7th place is Newcastle, 8th place is Burnley. Both teams above Liverpool this season, and both teams doing very well. I can see Newcastle winning this game 1-0. They have been playing fairly decent recently. Good team they've got together, sort of. It could be better, but it's decent for Newcastle. And the Burnley side has been performing well. As you can see, they are 8th in the table. But I can't see Burnley win this game. I think Newcastle just have that little bit more talent. And Rafa Benitez, tactical brain, he knows what he's doing. Great manager, Rafa Benitez. Really saved that club as well. And the players seem like they want to play this season, in comparison to season where they got relegated. So I can see Newcastle win this game 1-0, simple 1-0 win. That'll make Tro Geordie happy to wear, and any Newcastle fan, any Geordies out there will be happy to wear that. Anyway guys, if you have made it to this far in the video and you did enjoy it, remember to hit that like button, subscribe and turn on notifications so you are updated when I upload. I hope you did enjoy this video guys. If you did, comment your predictions as well in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.